Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for June 16th through the 30th. Today, we'll be pulling an oracle card to get a sense for the overall energy of your reading. We'll look at your specific energies, the energies connected to you, and how those dance and mingle in the middle. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Aquarian Collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings. Only take what resonates. You might want to check out your sun, moon, rising, and north node readings for additional context and texture. If you want a personal reading, I have links in the description below, along with links to my social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Aquarius, let's do this. I am sensing a little pain, Aquarius. It's kind of a little irking pain. We'll see if that's something here. It does say number 37, time to bask, switch off, tune out, and re-energize. Switch off, tune out, and re-energize. And it has like the sea turtle resting. So I'm wondering, Aquarius, if you're just maybe giving yourself a little time to kind of tune out, veg out. You know that song, I just want to veg out? I like that. I feel like that all the time. I'm an Aquarius rising, so I want to veg out all the time, I guess. Sometimes Aquarius just needs to rest and float and be. All right, yeah, we've got some energies of maybe rest and rejuvenation going on here. And that can only be helpful. So Aquarius, you got the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands on your side. So, you know, here you are, you're in your creative energies. I do see you kind of keeping close in your inner circle here, maybe not venturing out in big groups or having a whole lot of people around you. You seem a little bit, you know, like you got those boundaries up a little bit. We've got the Page of Pentacles. You're maybe needing this time to slow down, to kind of reintegrate some things that have happened. You know, we're coming up on literally like the second part of the year. We're already in June, the end of June, and you're like, you know, kind of taking inventory here, I think. The Nine of Wands shows me that, yes, you do in fact need a little bit of rest. You're a little battle weary, and this could be, you know, on the spiritual level, it could be on the emotional level for you. We will get clarifiers, but it's this kind of caution around moving too fast or jumping into something feet first, you know, without really thinking about things. You're more in the cautious, hey, I need to get away for a minute. The energy connected to you, they get the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So this person, through conflict and possibly even conflict with you, this could be the reason you're kind of switching off and tuning out. Through conflict, this person is being turned back into their heart space. They feel a little resistant to this, but it's very much needed. It's as if they need to be able to offer their own selves the cup of love first. They need to fill their cup. They need to spend time filling their cup and learning how to consistently have that full and overflowing. To me, it doesn't seem, and I'm not sensing that they're there quite yet. In the connective energies, you all get the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. So it's an energy of, on one hand, collaboration and coming together. You may be contemplating whether or not to come together with this person, or maybe be around people that you both know or both aware of. I mean, this could be romantic, but this could also be like a work relationship and you're not quite sure where everybody stands in this situation. Maybe you've had a disagreement with this person. Yeah, there's definitely a more of a repelling feeling. And we have the Page of Swords here, which it's coming across as a bit of an energy where maybe the two of you are kind of too focused on one another, maybe spying on one another on social media or something like that. The Page of Swords has a tendency sometimes to call us out, especially when other energies are showing up in the reading, and tell us to maybe take a step back. Maybe it's swords down, shields up right now. All right, let's look at this Four of Wands here, Aquarius. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, something and in relationship to this person and possibly even others, because I am seeing kind of third-party situations. Now, in a romantic partnership where there's two and a third comes in, maybe you've broken up and they started dating, or you started dating, a third party could have come in before or after. It could be that. I hate to see that and I hate to say that, but it could be that. There could be some betrayal going on here. If it's not that, it could just be the way that this person is bringing other people into your business or your situation. That's got you feeling pretty betrayed and pissed off, and you're really working on healing that. You're showing me with the Four of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, trying to bring yourself into stability. I feel like that's why maybe your inner circle's a little tighter right now, because you're needing this space energetically to really heal from this, this person maybe betraying you or bringing a third party into the situation. Or maybe, you know, it was just a mutual friend or something that when the two of you, you know, that got in your business somehow and it was just inappropriate or whatever for them to step in. A nosy family member. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody cheated on somebody. This could be an energy of just a third party coming in, or even just an energy coming in where something toxic. A third party can sometimes be represented by an energy, an addiction, something that someone is overly focused on instead of the partnership. The Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Star. So Aquarius, your job here, your little job with this Page of Pentacles is that you really need this time away and to hold your like little inner circle, your trusted confidants really close and small right now, because you're working through, you've come to the awareness of your accountability in these dynamics, in these relationship situations, whether they be work or romantic, like I said, or even family. You become aware of your part in it. And it's quite enough for you to have to just deal with that with yourself, that talking to other people about it or talking to this person about it, and definitely not the third party energy about it, that's just not going to put you in the place where you want to be. This is about you. You are the energy of the star. This is the water bearer. This is Aquarius. Ow. And I feel your pain. I feel it. It's not overwhelming, though. It's definitely not something that's going to shut you down or break you down or take you down. But it's there. You know it's there. And, you know, you need this time to really just focus in on your part of things right now. You don't want to muddy the waters with other energies at this time. And that's fine. We all are absolutely capable and, you know, entitled to having some of this time and these boundaries and this solitude. For the Nine of Wands, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. So you have this really deep process going on with all of this right now. And you have, this is part of the fabric that's been woven for you. And you are really working with this. You are the weaver and the unweaver of this, okay? And this tower comes in and basically says, Aquarius, you can no longer move in the way you've been moving. You can no longer tolerate, attract, entertain the energies that bring you conflict, or that are less than, or that just bring you into utter like mental like death and overwhelm, like to the point where you just are shut down and overly cautious, right? You might want to look in your chart for Cancerian energy. It can be quite cautious and shelled off. Again, I don't see this having a hold on you forever and ever. You're going to come back out, and there will be time for you to be active again. But right now, you do need this respite. You need this time to recharge. This is a major change for you that you are actually initiating. You're initiating this change for yourself, and it's quite transformative to the degree where you'll be a different person when you come out of this. You're reinventing yourself during this time. You're reestablishing yourself. It's actually beautiful work, and it feels like the kind of work that this has to happen, and you feel that your energy is best maintained and best for yourself and everyone involved for you to have this time apart. I do not see you being like just avoiding or running away. I see you very much like in this, like, I need this and this is why, and it's absolutely reasonable, and it is. Okay, let's look at this Five of Wands here. You get the Ten of Cups, or they get the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Lovers, this person. This person seems more tolerant of toxic and unacceptable energies coming into their relationship. They're kind of giving me the feeling of like, well, I did all these other things. What's the big deal? Like, why is this such a big deal? Why, you know, it's almost like they're frustrated that this was brought out into the open. They're frustrated that this was addressed. They're frustrated that this was, that this ruined their view on what happiness was or what completion was. But their view on it was tainted with conflict within themselves. Let's look at this Knight of Cups, because this whole situation is attempting to turn them back to themselves. Yes, they get the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. This is how this person is going to have to learn these lessons. This is about them figuring out how to truly and authentically fill up their cup. They have the Ace of Cups here. They have the Ace of Cups here. They are being led by the universe back to their heart. This is a slow process for them. This may take some time for them to really get it. It's the kind of person that almost like, I feel like they have to have like some significant loss happen before they can really kind of come into themselves, get real with themselves, be authentic with themselves. They're too tolerant of unhealthy behaviors in themselves and others. And so there's not appropriate boundaries here. There's not appropriate, action here. There can't be, because they're just not grounded in that. Now, this other Ace of Cups they have, so they have it clarifying the Knight of Cups. They also have the Ace of Cups here clarified by the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Two of Swords. This person kind of goes back and forth. They go through like, okay, I fill my cup and I kind of come into that strength and I come into my true passion and I feel strong. I feel confident. I feel ready to, you know, take a step, and then I take a step and then there's another layer to heal. Well, yeah, that's how healing works. This isn't, I feel like this person too also kind of like assumes like, well, if I just give it a little bit of attention and I do like this little level of healing, then I'm done. But healing is an ongoing journey. And the more you surrender yourself to the process, that you the time to bask, the time to actually get away from others and re-energize, that is not an overnight process typically, okay? Maybe on the rare occasions, like somebody can do a whole lot of healing in a short amount of time. But usually this takes time. There's layers. And for this person, there certainly is those layers. And they don't seem able to, they do a little and they think they've done a lot, or they think they're done. And then, the other energies creep back in. Their cup is empty again. They're not loving themselves again. They're not being authentic with themselves. They're not being honest with themselves. And again, the universe comes in and, you know, says, hey, this isn't, you know, the door is not open. The gate is not open for them to pass from the High Priestess to the Empress, because they can't go into the Garden of Eden with this energy. It's too tainted. Too much detritus, making it a dirty energy that can't enter the Garden of Eden. Okay, let's look at this Three of Cups in the connective energies. You're showing me the Ace of Pentacles. They're showing me the Knight of Wands. Again, they want to come forward in a passionate way. But I think they've got the cart before the horse here. You're showing me an energy of, they're showing me an energy of like socialization, just to socialize and maybe as a form of distraction. You're showing me socialization and collaboration as like, it has to be solid. It has to be grounded. It has to be grounded in truth. It has to be grounded in reality, or I'm not coming into that collaboration. Like if I don't see the elements of stability and groundedness and, you know, authenticity, then that's where I'm at. And I'm not going to be playing into these energies otherwise. And that's what you're going for. You're going for grounding yourself back into your authenticity, to your true self, to your star, your North Star. You're going to point at that star. You're going to go through this hard stuff, and you're not going to play into these energies as you once did. You once did, and you know that, and you're weaving, you're unweaving, you're weaving, reweaving, right? The story here. There's a lot of weaving going on. And I'm hearing that song, I'll be all right without you, loving someone else. I keep telling myself, I don't know who's singing that, but is that Journey? I don't know. I can't even remember who that is. But when I hear songs, I say what songs they are, because they might mean something to you guys. Okay, Page of Swords. You're coming in with Temperance. You're saying, okay, yeah, enough of the immature, inauthentic energy. And this person comes in with the Emperor. But this Emperor is a bit more bitter, headstrong. Well, I'm going to think this way, and too bad if you think that way. It's kind of a forceful energy. So I can see why you're retreating and you're going into the energy of the turtle. And I like how the turtle does have a protective shell. And I do like how the turtles, you know, they don't like to be, like when you're snorkeling with turtles, and they're swimming in the water, you cannot get too close to them. You'll never be able to touch them. But if you let them take their time to float all the way to the surface, they will let you come up and pet their shell, you know? And so the turtle energy, it's very wise. It doesn't want, you know, it doesn't want that push. It's not going to do well with that. And this person is bringing a pushy energy, and you're bringing like this, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I've got to be in a more balanced space. There's energies that need clearing here, and you're taking that turtle time to do it. Aquarius, let's pull a card from the Earth Warriors Oracle to close off your reading today. You got the blessing of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld. The universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you in startling expressions of abundant life. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be thus far, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. The universe knows all that you are in need of so that you can attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for the greater workings of the universe. Right, Aquarius. And that's what you're doing. And again, owls have been coming up in nearly every reading this round. So owl medicine, you've got the turtle medicine. I really like that. We have it looks like a puma or a panther energy in here as well. That might be beneficial to you. There's a very shamanic feel to what you're doing here. It's almost as if you are, and I'm getting a very underground quality. So some of this time to switch off, tune out, re-energize, it's almost like there's this bit of, in your personal life, you're going underground, and that's okay. That's what you need at this time. And you will come back out, all these blessings that are coming to you, all this space for you to step into your authenticity is on its way. Aquarius, thank you so much for joining this reading. I can't wait to see you next time.